Alright guys, so the time has come. I've been waiting to make this video. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's talk about Lemony Snicket. So Netflix bought the rights to Lemony Snicket and they've been working on filming the series. And so there are a million questions. Where to start? So of course the first original Lemony Snicket movie released back in like 2004, 2003. I believe it was 2003 or 4. They took the first 3 books of the series, The Bad Beginning, The Reptile Room, and The Wide Window, and they condensed them into one movie. It was a good movie. I still love that movie. But one, I don't think Jim Carrey did a good job because they took this seriously evil bad guy and they made him goofy, which I get because it was a Nickelodeon movie. They had the rights at the time, so they were making their movie that would be kid-friendly. That's why with Netflix, where there are no rules, I hope that the new Count Olaf is everything he was in the books, which is just pure evil. So right from the start, when they started announcing stuff, they have kept a lot of stuff secret. I've only seen a few set pictures, and I love that they are keeping this hush-hush because I don't want a lot spoiled for me. I want to start the first episode or however they do it, and I want it all to be as new as possible. So, because I'm just so freaking excited. Lemony Snicket is one of my favorite series of all time, probably second only to Harry Potter, and I want it to be done right, and I believe in Netflix. I believe they can do this right. Of course, for Count Olaf, they announced that Neil Patrick Harris would be playing him. At first, I was like, really? Barney Stinson? But then I saw him in makeup, and I'm like, nope, he's got it. This man can do it. Because he looks amazing. And it's Neil Patrick Harris. He can do anything. So, of course, the main 3 people that needed to be cast were very important, and that's Violet, Klaus, and Sunny. And I was apprehensive, but I mean, of course, they have a lot of resources, so they can reach a ton of kid actors that haven't been tapped yet. So, I was really excited to see who they got for those, and honestly, I have not so far been disappointed. So for Violet Baudelaire, we have Melina Weissman. She's really cute. I think she could definitely pull off Violet Baudelaire. I don't know, of course, how her acting is. So hopefully they pull through there. So for Klaus Baudelaire, you have Louis Hines, however you say his name. Also, really cute kid. I think he has a strong Klaus look. You slap some glasses on him, and I think he's got it. So, of course, for Sunny, there is no person listed to play her. Neil Patrick Harris teased us with this picture on his Twitter, saying it was Sunny, and that, of course, looks like a doll to me. So one of the things I was really wondering about when it came to casting and having Sunny in the show was it going to just be a digital baby, or was it going to be an actual child? In the original Lemony Snicket movie, they had twins playing her, but they did a lot of CG baby work. Because with Lemony Snicket, he gets a little ridiculous sometimes, and you have to have CG work. I get that. That makes sense. But yet in this picture that I found on Instagram that looks awesome, it looks like Melina's holding a real baby. So, and maybe for stand-ins it'll be a real baby, wide shots and stuff. I don't know. I'm just really curious to see what they're gonna do for Sunny. Because Sunny is awesome, and you have to give her character justice and not just have be some baby that's not really interacting. So the next big person I saw casted for Lemony Snicket was Joan Cusack is playing Justice Strauss. Are you kidding? I love Joan Cusack. Not quite as much as her brother, but I do love her in like everything she's in. So I think it's gonna be amazing to see her as Justice Strauss. And then they cast K. Todd Freeman as Mr. Poe, which I think is awesome. I haven't really seen him in a ton, but he was a pretty main character in Buffy season 3, and I really liked him on that. And so I'm eager to see his take on Mr. Poe. I think that'll be cool to see. Now I know I'm going to butcher this name, and I apologize. I'm not good at pronouncing names. But for Uncle Monty, they got ASOUE Menvey. ASOUE Menvey. I feel so horrible. So, of course, I mean, everyone has seen this guy and stuff, and he's usually pretty good. It's like the only hang-up I had about him, because he's being cast as Uncle Monty. I really just need to push the old movie out of my mind and get over this. But it's like Uncle Monty in the original movie was played by Billy Connolly. And it's really, he's such an amazing actor, and it's really hard to imagine someone playing a character he played better. And so I need to get over that. Just push it out of my mind. And I think he'll do a good job as Uncle Monty. It'll be interesting to see. I think he's a lot younger than I pictured Uncle Monty, but that has, worked out before. So this is new. I did not see this before, but Bernadette Peters is playing Aunt Josephine. So I think that'll be interesting. I think that's a good casting call there. That's brand new. I had not seen that before. So then the final person I wanted to touch on as far as cast members go is the guy that they got to play Lemony Snicket. Now here's another thing that I can only speculate about is, will he be narrating? Will they actually show him? Because in the old movie they had Jude Law, and he was basically just narrating it, and it was amazing because Jude Law can just talk to me all day and I will be perfectly fine with that. But they cast Patrick Warburton as Lemony Snicket. Now, I don't love Patrick Warburton any less than anyone else. I mean, he's really funny, but it's really hard to picture, like, him from Rules of Engagement and him being Kronk from Emperor's New Groove, especially if he's just narrating. All I'm going to hear is Kronk, and that's going to be a little weird. So, I don't know. We'll see how that. I have faith. I'm going into this with a very open mind because I'm just so excited about it. So yeah, we'll see. We will see how this turns out. One of the biggest things that I'm wondering about is when it comes to this mini series or whatever you want to call it, because they're being really closed-mouthed about how they're going to do this, because with a Netflix series usually they film the whole thing and they release it all at once as a done package deal, and then you binge watch it. That's what happens. But if you look at the IMDb season listing, and I mean, I trust IMDb, they have never let me down as far as information goes. They have the pilot set to be released in August. So like in a month and a half. Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's really hard to keep focused. Anyway, so they have the pilot set to be released in August. And then in January, on January 10th, they have listed Bad Beginning Part 2, Reptile Room Part 1, and Reptile Room Part 2. So I'm really wondering how they're doing this. Like, they're just going to release the pilot, see if it catches, if people like it, and then release the rest of the season in January. And then I'm guessing maybe they'll do 2 books a season from here on out, which would make sense because that would equal out to about 6 or 7 seasons. That would make sense. That would make a lot of sense, actually. So, yeah, I'm a little confused as to why they're doing it differently than all their other Netflix shows. But I'm so focused on the part where it comes out in August, I can't really care. So, yeah. Alright, you guys, let me know what you think. If you love Lemony Snicket, if you're excited for the new series, if you loved or hated the old movie, let me know, and I will see you later.